Hello everyone! Okay, so today I'm just gonna continue the stream that I did earlier, so I'm gonna keep working on this art piece, and I'll hopefully be answering some questions. If you have any questions, just leave them down below in the stream chat. I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible, and yeah, let's continue this drawing. So, yeah. So in the last stream we were able to get this jacket done. I did have to take that stream down because it had some background noise that I wasn't happy with. So let's hope that this time it goes all smoothly. If the music in the background is too loud, please let me know, because I don't want it to interfere with the final product video that will hopefully be uploaded this time after I finish. So let's go ahead and start working. Let's work on the skin tone here. So let's pull up my reference photo here. Looks pretty basic, just normal peach skin tone. I think that's fairly close. Keep in mind I'm trying to match as accurately as possible. And I'll keep checking in with the chat here ever so often. So yeah, let's just start working. So yeah. Let me know, just ask me any questions you have, and I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. Yeah, so let's try to get all the base coloring done tonight, because it's gonna take me a little while to get all the shading and stuff done, so let's try to get the bare minimum accomplished. And let me know if there's anything that I can do to improve this drawing, because I want to do this as well as possible and not mess up, if that makes sense. Yeah, and I also made a Spotify playlist for my streams now, so that I won't be having to switch back and forth too often between my Spotify and the stream. So hopefully that makes it as seamless as possible. I'm still going to be switching back and forth a little bit because I have the same song on loop over and over again. And yeah, I hope that there's not too much background noise in this stream, because I just hope there isn't. Let me just make sure. Yeah, the voice is doing all good. The background music should be at an okay volume. I think we should be all good to continue streaming. Yeah, and even if you're just seeing this as a video afterwards, which you might be, because I don't know how many people are actually gonna watch live, because we only got a few viewers last time, which is all good. I was very happy for the people who did decide to stick around, but I'm just doing this for fun anyways, so we're all good either way. And it's kind of nice to be able to talk my way through my drawing process and kind of describe it. Yeah, and tell me what you'd like to see in future streams, because I might do art streams, I might do gaming streams. I don't know. As you can probably tell, over the last few years, my channel's kind of changed. Like, it went from originally a gaming channel when I first started it, like, I think, like, a long time. I think, was it really 8 years ago? I think it might have been. It was a long time ago that I started my channel. Anyways, so it went from being a gaming channel, which I still love video games and I still intend on doing gaming content, but it went from that to more of a animation channel, and now it's more of an art, animation, and gaming channel. But I haven't done any gaming content in probably, I'd say, 2 years, if that's even an accurate statement. So I probably should do some stuff, but let me know what you guys want to see, because I have no clue what to stream. That's why I decided to just start with art, because that's what I've been doing for the last little while. Yeah, let me know if you like what I'm doing and if I should keep doing it. Obviously try to keep the compliments and criticism nice, though, not hateful. Yeah, let's just check. Yeah, it's all going good still. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm overly paranoid and I keep checking the stream too often. It's just for my own peace of mind, I guess you could say. I just get nervous that things are gonna mess up or break at any moment. Yeah. I might end up turning my mic off depending on if I get any questions in this stream or not. Yeah, because I sometimes like drawing just without my mic on, just kind of thinking to myself and just listening to the music. That's a lot. That's what I like to do a lot of the time, actually. That's why I haven't streamed or uploaded in a long time. Except for today. Today I actually did, like I said, a previous stream before this even. And it was more of a test stream just to see how streaming went and how it worked. And I was actually quite happy with the end result, except for the background noise, like I mentioned before, which I ended up having to delete the stream for. But yeah, tonight it should be okay. And let me know what you guys think, because I always like to know what my audience is thinking. Yeah. And would you rather see me stream on Twitch or here? That is also important, because since I only have the free version of Streamlabs, I can only stream to one platform. So would you rather like to see me stream here or on Twitch? I really don't know. I actually intended on starting streaming a few years ago, but I didn't know how to stream and really what software to use. But today I found Streamlabs and I was like, whoa, this is so cool, I can actually try it. So yeah, that's why I tried it. Let's see. That might be, what is that? I think that might be, yeah, I think that's hair actually. No, that might be also, that also could be cuff of his, I think that actually is cuff of his shirt. That's okay, I'm just gonna leave that blank for now, and I'll just work on his hands. Oh wait, whoops, I still need to do part of his head. Whoops! Yeah. We're doing good. Yeah, and I actually did end up moving my setup because before I was on my dining room table, and that would not have worked when my family got home for streaming, so now I'm at my own desk. It's much smaller, so if I seem cramped or like I'm not doing as big of brush strokes, if that makes sense, that's why, because I don't have as much room to move my hands or my brush. Well, my stylus in this case, but and if you have any song requests, I can try to put them on, but for the most part we're going to be sticking with some relaxing music. I'm just checking something really quick. I'm just checking something on my phone. Now we're all good to keep going. Yeah. So I try to just keep these streams fairly relaxed, not too serious. Because, in case you didn't know, I'm not a very serious person, so I try to keep it pretty laid back. Yeah, let's move on to his hands. But yeah, this is just the base tones for skin tones. Then once you get into the shading layers, not the base color layer like we're doing now. I should actually rename the layer now that I'm thinking about it. Base color. Okay. Yeah, so we're just doing a base coloring right now. And then eventually we'll go the base color will go into the shading process, and then the shading process will bring more shadows and whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. I'm used to a different software, I think, from my media arts class at school. Yeah. But let me know, do you like this piece so far, or what's your opinions? And if you're seeing this after the stream, which chances are you are, you can just comment in the comment section. But yeah, I'm quite proud of how these turn out in the end, but in the process they can look kind of crummy. Just because of the base coloring, and it kind of just looks basic, I guess you could say. Oh! I got a new subscriber! That's awesome! That's kind of cool. It It just so happens I'm streaming as that happens. But yeah, this is a Q&A, so if you have any questions, oh, this person's saying thank you for the content. That means a lot. I wonder, how did they find my channel? Because my channel's really small. Like, is this on the recommended? I don't know, maybe the YouTube algorithm's actually liking me today. Probably not. Probably just a fluke. But here, I'm gonna refresh my chat real quick just to make sure. I'm trying to learn how to paint, but I don't know how to do shades. Oh, okay. It says that I have 0 viewers right now, but I'm assuming that you're still there. If you want to learn how to do shading, I can possibly do a tutorial on that in the future. And yeah, just let me know if you're interested in that. Yeah, but shading, I'm still fairly new to it, so I can't really describe it very well, but I can kind of try to show you, maybe. Yeah. And would you rather see these in forms of speed paints, videos, or just more streams? That's another question that I have for you guys. It was recommended in my home YouTube. Oh wow, that's actually that's really cool. I'm glad that YouTube's getting my channel out there. That's really cool. Yeah, but this is a Q&A session, so if you have any questions or comments or anything, yeah, just go ahead and ask. I'm just gonna keep popping back and forth between the two windows because, yay, it says I have 1 viewer, so I'm assuming that YouTube finally caught up. Or Streamlabs, I should say. Yeah, any questions and I'll try to answer. Here, I'm gonna keep the nails the same shade. Actually, I was gonna do a different shade, but I think just for now, before shading or anything, it'll look fine. Aww. Thank you, that means a lot. Yeah, it's really cool to see someone random who just found my channel and is tuning into my live, because I've never had that actually happen. I've actually had only people who I've kind of told about my lives and been like, oh hey, I'm going live right now, show up, so. And if you want me to change the music at all, just tell me. I have a whole playlist that I can change it to. It's just simple right there. The way I make shades is by alternating one color like black to a more grayish, but I don't know what to do about the light. That's actually a really good question. For me, I just take, when I'm shading, I don't know if you can see, but I'll go back to this piece that I was working on last night. Basically for the dark shades, I just darken the color that I was doing, and then for the lighter shades, like I don't know if you can see, but for example, on Abanai's button here, there's a darker shade on this side and a lighter shade on this side because I decided to do like the color is coming in from this direction. I mean, not the color, the light is coming in from this direction and bouncing off. I just chose a lighter shade of yellow and then a darker shade of yellow over top of the base yellow, and I just blended those out with the blur brush, and it worked out. But yeah, back to my Zenitsu drawing. I hope that helps a little bit. The music is fine and it is relaxing, and sorry for bad spelling, I am Brazilian. That is okay, that's really cool actually. Yeah, that's... I'm pretty good at deciphering stuff. I see typos everywhere, so you're all good, you don't need to worry about that. And also the music is the song Eternal Youth by Rude, if you want to add that to your playlist anywhere, or just search it up for a relaxing few minutes or hours, or however long you want to listen to it. Here, let me see. I'll try not to zoom in or out too much while I'm doing a stream. Okay, so it just ends there, okay. Yeah, like I said, this is a Q&A session, so if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. I did a little bit of a Q&A earlier as well, and it actually went quite well. A lot of people asked about my cosplays and art and anime, and it was a lot of fun, so let me know. Should the darker color go first, then the lighter color? That's what I would do, but it depends on the artist, I guess, or what look you're trying to achieve. Yeah, like I said, I don't know too much about shading. I just started to experiment with it more yesterday, but at the moment I'm kind of learning too, but I'm trying to explain it the best as I possibly can. Also, if you are Brazilian, if I know this might sound weird, but what time is it where you are? I'm curious. Here, let's keep moving over to here. I'm just gonna assume this is part of his thumb. It's kind of pixelated, but that's fine. We're just gonna keep going. There we go, that looks good. Oh, and also let me know at any time if I'm talking too fast. I tend to do that sometimes. First of all, you do cosplays? Yes, I do cosplay. And it's 1:05 a.m. where you are? That's crazy. It's 9:05 p.m. where I am. Okay, now I'm going to probably, now that I've done all the base tones, okay, here, I'm gonna push past my comfort zone and try to, I think that's, here, I'm just gonna get the color for that. I think that's hair right there, if I'm looking at this properly. So we're gonna color that in. Just double checking everything and making sure it looks nice. Yeah, but I'm really glad that someone's liking my stream and enjoying it, because that's kind of cool. I've never had anyone who just comes on as like, oh, you're good at streaming. That's fun. That's funny. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I'd say. Then I'm gonna go in with this. I'm actually gonna continue with the yellow over here too, because I think that's also part of his shirt slash jacket thingy. Also, if you have seen Demon Slayer, who's your favorite character? I'm curious. Mine is Zenitsu, because I just like him a lot. Relax, don't be nervous, you're an epic artist. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. Yeah, I haven't been doing digital art for too long, so I tend to get nervous. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Now we're gonna go with the yellow. Here, let me check my reference photo here. Okay, so it's more of a gold there. I'm just doing some slight adjustments, so. No, that's not the right color. Slightly more orange, maybe? Okay, yeah, that looks good. And if you're interested in seeing finished versions of my art, if I don't get it finished tonight, which I probably won't, then you can either go check out my TikTok, which is @_HalloweenQueen, all one word, then another underscore, or you can check out my Instagram, which is artblocks&edits with a dot in between each word. I haven't posted on there in a long time, so hopefully I'll get back to posting there regularly. Oh, so your favorite character is Nezuko? That's nice. Nezuko is probably one of my favorites too. But yeah, if you need me to repeat my social medias at the end of the stream, then just ask and I'll gladly do so. The funny thing is, I already streamed earlier today for 3.5 hours, so my wrist is kinda bugging me from drawing for that long, but I wanted to draw anyways, so. Yeah, it took me 3.5 hours to just finish his jacket and his hair alone. So, this piece is gonna take me a long time in total. My Obanai drawing took me 5 hours in total, and it's already been 3 hours at least, 3.5 hours at least on this one, which I haven't even done the shading yet. I'm a big fan of mini painting. What are your thoughts on it? I haven't really seen much of it, so I can't really say, but it seems pretty cool. Sorry, I don't use too much social media. That is fine. You don't need to use too many pieces of social media. I might end up posting just a big compilation of a bunch of these that I've done over stream eventually. If you're interested in that, just let me know. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull up another reference here. Just let me see. Here, we're gonna check out what his sword looks like, because I need to know what colors to do things with. Okay. Let's see, I want to see I want to see. I'm trying to find a good reference photo. So all these ones have the studs being white. I might actually change that then. All the little bumps on his sword here, if I pull up my fire alpaca again. All right here being all white, I might actually change that. But I've seen it both ways, where it's been yellow and also where it's been white. Tell me which one you'd like to see more, because I'm curious. Also, I'm sure there's probably some stream delay, because there always is with YouTube. So yeah, I'll have to wait another few minutes before, well, probably seconds, before I get a response, which is fine. I'll just leave it like that for now. Yeah, let me see. I have already clicked on the bell, so when you upload, I will come here again to learn more and chat. That is awesome. And you think any is fine? Okay, I'll have to think about which one I like then. I'll just move on and start doing the parts of the sword that are right here, because I like those. But yeah, being a small YouTuber it's really cool when you get to actually see people on your streams, because I remember when I first started streaming, like when at one point I did a Werewolf Tycoon stream, and that stream, no, don't go watch it. I still have it up, but don't go watch it. It was so bad. There was so much background noise, and I'm probably gonna end up taking it down. But no one came and watched, and it was really boring, and it only lasted like 15 minutes. But yeah, I'm really glad that my streams are actually doing somewhat well now. There's at least one person watching, which I'm glad. Yeah, like I said, any questions you can ask about anime, cosplay, art, I will answer them. Or even if you just have any questions about me, I'll try to answer. As long as it's not too personal. If it's too personal, then I'll have to politely decline. I just keep checking my chat because I don't have a second monitor to watch my chat on, so I'm just having to switch back and forth between my art software and my chat. So it'll kind of disrupt the flow of the chat, but we're just gonna go with it. Until I get enough money to get a better setup, I am gonna have to do this. Plus, I think I want to get a little bit more, like, recognition for my art before I start spending a bunch of money on, streaming supplies. Because I'm already using a drawing tablet and a laptop, and those two things were not cheap. Good thing was I got them as gifts, so I didn't have to pay anything. But I looked up their prices after the fact, and they're expensive. Yeah, like I think the drawing tablet alone is at least $80. So, why not watch it? It's your content, be proud, make sure you don't, I mean, most people don't have the courage to even begin a channel. I don't like to ask personal questions. Yeah, Yeah, I've been running this channel for a long time, and some of the stuff that I did when I was younger was weird, and I'm probably gonna end up taking down because I've changed more into an art channel than a gaming channel, which is fine. Like, I still do gaming content sometimes, but art is my main focus at the moment, so I might take some of my old gaming content down. Let's see, what else should we do now? Let's do, I believe, yeah, his belt buckle is also orange, like orangey, not orange, like yellow. Let me check. Oh no, it's actually white. That's interesting. Okay, that's why I have a reference photo. Let's see. What should I do next? I'm thinking I will do around his teeth, like the little gum lines here. I'll do that next. Let's get a sort of neutral color here. But yeah, like I said, if you have any questions about like anime, like what's your favorite anime or something, I'll gladly answer those types of questions, or like, oh, who do you like to cosplay, or like those things, I'll definitely answer those because those are some nice, easy questions to answer, and I'm all good with those. Oh, and also, if you don't know how to pronounce my channel name, it's Lassity Lizard, not La Kitty or something. I've heard all sorts of different pronunciations. It's like when I first made the channel, I thought of the names Lacey and Cassidy and kind of mushed them together, and that's what I came up with. So it's definitely unique. Why not do a watermark? That's actually a good question. I haven't made a watermark yet, but I'm planning on making a watermark. I normally make my watermarks after I finish a piece. So, I don't have any on this one yet, but it's because I haven't really done much with it, I guess. I hope to eventually make prints out of this one if I open an Etsy shop or something, or like something where I can put my own art without having to worry about copyright stuff or anything. But I might even not put any panel recolorings, because that could be considered copyright infringement. So yeah, I'll definitely do a watermark once I start asking money for my prints. Yeah, and what would you like to see for a watermark? I've kind of been trying to think about that actually over the last few days. Okay, so that looks okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how gums are supposed to look. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a brighter yellow for... Let me just check if this looks good or not against... You can't really see the difference here. I might go lighter that way too. No, that's too much like pastel yellowy. Okay, yeah, I might use that color. That's actually not a bad color. I'm trying to differentiate between the yellows for the lightning bolts. It could be considered a copyright. Yes, it could be copyright infringement because Demon Slayer is already a company, and it doesn't, and it technically, like, I'm using art from the official manga to make this piece, because I did not draw the base panel. I'm just doing the recoloring. So like this, I didn't draw myself, but the recoloring I am doing. I have done panel redraws in the past, and they've turned out fantastic, but I haven't done them digitally yet. I might take one of my physical copies and turn it digital, because that's a lot of fun. But I'm not too experienced with digital art yet, so I just try to shy away from doing stuff that's too complex, I guess. Yeah, let's start going in on the lightning bolts. Maybe you could do something related to your channel and hobbies. Yeah, maybe for my watermark? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I might. I also want to remake a new channel logo, because my channel logo, I still love it dearly, but it's just some clip art that I found online, and it's not like copyrighted or anything, and like I don't have the rights to use it technically, so it was free to use clip art or whatever, but I'd like to, since I'm creative, I want to draw my own. But yeah, I won't be able to stream too much in these upcoming weeks, because for me, my school is starting back up in September. So tonight might be the last night that I'm able to stream for a little while. It's also the first night that I've streamed in a while, so yeah, this is my first like somewhat professional looking stream. Like I said, I did one like a few years ago, and it was only like 15 minutes long, and the audio quality was poor, and the content quality was poor, and the view rate was poor. So this is my first, like, well, my second technically professional stream. This is the first one that's probably going to go up and stay up on YouTube, though, because I had to take down the other one because background noise. What if you mix a bit of orange and for an effect for the lightning? Yes, I'm planning on doing that. Don't worry. I'm just doing the base coloring for right now. So when it comes to shading, I will definitely do orange on the lightning as well. I'm glad that we have similar ideas, though. Also, tell me if like my voice or the music is too loud at any point, because I can turn that down. Because my mic is actually quite new. I use it for the first time today. But yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying this. You have not a civil engineering class tomorrow? I mean, not tomorrow, coming to begin this week. That's really cool. I just have simple, normal school. I'm really excited because I get to do a 3D animation class though. So I'll hopefully learn how to do some modeling and actually animate some stuff, because if you go back on my channel, I've done some 2D animation in the past, which I hope to branch out into 3D. But yeah, just speed coloring the lightning. Yeah, I won't be able to stream. Oh, can you show us after how it is to animate? I'll probably do that in a different stream, because animation takes so long. Even 2D, like I do frame by frame, and I do 12 frames per second, which means you need to draw 12 frames of 12 little drawings that are moving in order to make 1 second of film. And this is what most standard 2D animators use, but it takes so long. That's why I haven't uploaded in like a year, because last thing I uploaded was an animation, but that thing took me 2 days and it's only like 6 seconds long. So yeah, I'll probably save that for another stream, but if you're interested in that, that's awesome for me to know. But yeah, I'm hoping to get into using MMD or Miku Miku Dance once I learn a little bit more about 3D animation, because you know I'm gonna make anime content with that. Oh, that looks fantastic. I'm actually really proud of that. Okay, let's keep going. If you're not working with your art, then I'm sure you have a bright future ahead of you. Aw, thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, I'm hoping to go into 3D animation eventually, but it's only if I hope that it's if I like it a lot, because it's been kind of a big goal of mine to do animation of some kind, because I've been doing it since I was very young, and it's a lot of fun, but I don't know a ton about it, I guess you could say. I know about average amount in terms of this person who just likes to fool around with different programs. Like, I know how to animate on Fire Alpaca as well, which is the art program I'm using right now, but I mainly animate with a program on my art tablet called, well, my other art tablet. I'm using my drawing tablet for this, which means it's hooked up to my laptop. Then I have a art tablet which I use for animation and just drawing. It's a Samsung tablet, but it's really big, like big screen. It's kind of like, it's like the Android version of an iPad, I guess you could say, in terms of size. But yeah, if you yeah, so I use an app on there called Flip-a-Clip. Yeah. Yeah, this is looking really good so far, actually. I'm actually liking this a lot. Let's do over here. Oh, whoops! We need to do over here now. And also tell me if I'm zooming in and out too much, because I know that sometimes it can make people nauseous. I try to keep it consistently zoomed in, but sometimes I need a full canvas view. Like, I know I can see up here the full canvas, like right there, but I like to see the full thing all together. Do I plan to make all the characters? It depends. There's some characters I don't like, other ones I absolutely love, like Zenitsu. But, like I said, I did this Obanai one before. I want to do one of Mitsuri. And the next one after Zenitsu that I have planned is I'm going to do Enmu, because I want to draw him. He's cool. And then I want to also do Muzan Kibutsuji, because we all know we need to have Michael Jackson. But yeah, if you want to share my stream with anyone, that would be much appreciated, or just share my channel in general with other people, because then people will know when I'm streaming again, or when I upload, or when I have new art or gaming content coming their way. Mega concentration mode. But it's honestly super cool that someone found me through their recommended on YouTube. Thought that YouTube only did that with videos and not with lives, so that's amazing. Nah, zoom to your heart's content. Aw, thank you. And okay, yeah, epic dance intensifies. Yes. we love Muzan Jackson here. Yeah, and would you like to see more anime art, video game art, or OCs, because I have quite a few original characters that I love to draw, or art challenges, like what would you like to see, because I'm always curious and looking to expand my horizons, I guess. I mainly do anime art at the moment though, so. But it could just be because that's what I like drawing. Of course, but most of my friends are sleeping right now. That's okay. You can definitely share my channel anytime you want. I'm not pressuring you to do anything. Yeah, but I hope this stream is relaxing, because I try not to be too loud or obnoxious, I guess you could say. I try to be relaxed and calming. In my old videos though, oh my god, I was an interesting kid. Oh, I just realized I have coffee with me. I'm gonna take a sip. Oh my goodness, it is so cold. I left it for too long. That's okay. I can always microwave it. just keep refreshing the chat every so often because I don't want it to glitch out at any point. We're all good. I also hope I don't get copyright strikes for my streams. I doubt I'm gonna make any money off of ads or anything, but I just don't want to get my channel taken down or like suspended or anything. I've done fairly good on this channel with not getting copyright strikes, but I do have one channel I use for video edits, and that channel has gotten quite a few copyright strikes because I'm using copyrighted songs. But that is okay because they aren't taking my videos down, they're just saying that, oh, this video can't make any money for ads. You would be fine with anything I'd like to do, but if you may suggest why not OC for expanding your horizons. Yes, I love drawing my OCs. I haven't drawn them in a while though. Fun fact, I never experimented coffee. Does that mean you never tried coffee before? That's interesting. I normally just drink iced coffees and like all the fancy schmancy stuff. Like frappuccinos from Starbucks and stuff. I don't normally get normal coffees, but I got surprised with one tonight, so I just have it sitting here. Let's see how this is looking so far. Oh wow, that's actually looking really good. I'm actually really happy about this. If I may ask you guys, what's all yours favorite anime? Because that's always fun to talk about on stream, I guess. Mine would probably have to be My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer, which I guess they're kind of stereotypical anime. But I haven't really been into anime for that long. I've only been watching it since last summer, so I'm just still kind of new. But I also love a series called Angels of Death. That one's one of my favorites as well. It's different. It's based off of a video game, and I would highly recommend it. A lot of people don't like it, but I thought it was really cool. About the background, is there something that I should look for when I am drawing? For the background, for drawing a background, I don't really draw backgrounds actually, but for drawing a background, I would just, if you're doing just like a simple like forest scene or something, I just do like weird like tree silhouettes, if that makes sense, like kind of triangles or like bushes, I guess. And then I use the blur tool and I blur everything in the background until it's all kind of washed out. And then I put the line art and all the coloring over top. But in terms of these types of things, like the manga panel coloring, I just did, if you go down here, I just did a little bit of a gradient using the gradient tool. So like if this is gonna look really weird, But if I turn off everything, oh my god, I hate when that happens. If I turn off everything, this is what the background looks like. I had to erase some weird spots that needed to be completely white that I hadn't colored in all the way, because I originally started with the white background, then I added the gradient in afterwards. So I had to erase some spots that I wanted to remain white. And Obana looks scary like that. Then I added everything on top. You can kind of see how everything builds on top of each other until eventually we get to the panel. I hope that helps with the background. But yeah, just for these, I just stick with a simple gradient. I might do like a icy blue gradient for the background of this one to kind of contrast with the yellow. The Obanai one was quite a bit easier because it didn't have all this background stuff, or like the Dorito squares, not squares, triangles, I guess you could say, on the jacket that I had to watch out for. Concentration mode, coloring in the little edges here. There we go, that looks good. These are all good questions about art. I'm really glad if I can help in any way possible. I can't believe I've already been streaming for an hour. That's a long time. Yeah, I might change the song soon. It's gonna change to a song that's less calming, but I might change it soon because for me it gets very repetitive listening to the same song. Oh no! Don't worry, as an artist, the undo button, or the undo keys in my case, because I have some hotkeys set up, they're gonna save your life a few times. Anyways, what I was trying to say was listening to the same song on loop while I draw over and over again. It works for me, like I can draw to it, but it also can get slightly annoying if you're streaming for, let's just say, 3 hours and you're listening to the same song the whole time. Oh, those are some good animes. What's the second one, if you don't mind me asking? I have never heard of that one. But My Hero and Dragon Ball, those are some pretty good classics. And also, would you guys be interested in either commissioning me or me selling these as prints? Let me know, because I might be able to do something like that. It depends if I have enough interest in it. Okay, let's check. How is this looking? Oh, that looks great. Okay, I still need to do back up here though. That sounds interesting. I don't want to butcher pronouncing that, so I'm not gonna say it, but that's very interesting. Yeah, if you guys have any anime suggestions for me to watch, I might just watch them, because currently I'm watching Death Note, which I'm kind of bored of it. Like, I'm in the first few episodes and I'm kind of thinking about dropping it, to be honest. I know it's popular, but I kind of just don't, it's not interesting to me. It's boring. But I do like Light as a character, if you think about him from a character perspective. Like from a writer perspective, I guess you could say. He's very interesting. But everything else about the show is kinda I don't know. I might get hated on for saying that, but personal opinions. Okay, let's see, how does this look? Oh wow, I love how this is turning out. Here, let's check. I think you should do it. It's a way for people who like your content to help you out. Oh yeah, about the making prints and commissions and stuff. The thing is, I don't know what to do for prices. Because it depends on the printing costs and the shipping costs and all that stuff. I would definitely need to look into that. As for commissions, I could do digital commissions maybe. But for prints, I really don't know. I definitely want to do some prints for myself, like to get some stuff printed out for like my room and stuff, but I don't know if that's gonna work for selling stuff. Let's see. I'm going to go into the sorta, it's not smoke, but the breath, I guess you could call it. Let me check this color out and see if it looks nice. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think that's actually like the perfect color. Sorry, I don't watch that many. I'm more of a manga fan, so maybe something that I recommend if you haven't got, maybe something that I recommend to you hasn't gotten an anime adaptation yet. That's okay. I'm okay with reading manga too. I haven't read too many. I only own one manga, and it's Zenitsu's debut issue from Demon Slayer. But I bought it earlier this summer, and I'm so glad that I did. I read it like twice already. And the art is just so pretty. I've been thinking of starting, I'm trying to think of that one series. I don't know if you've seen Beastars, you guys. I don't know if it's good or not though. I've heard mixed things. Also, if you hear weird, like, creaking noises, it's the chair that I'm sitting in because it's really old. And it's not very comfortable, but that's fine. It's the only chair that will fit in my room and have my whole setup with it. Oh yeah, I noticed that you made a texture for the shirt. How have you done that? Are you talking about just Are you talking about this? Because I didn't do this texture on here. This was all from the panel already. If you're talking about the little triangles, then I just traced them all out from the original panel and it looks pretty nice. But this texture right down here, I did not make. You can see if I turn this off, this is everything that I've done and it looks really messy without the line art. But everything always looks messy without the line art. Oh god. where his gums are, oh no. As an artist on YouTube who's a streamer, you kinda need to laugh at your own art sometimes, which is always fun. Anyway, yeah, I did not do the texturing. Good question though. I can definitely look into doing texturing though. But yeah, anything that's on the panel layer, I did not draw myself. Oh, and one thing, if you're looking to read more manga, I would recommend getting some stuff on Google Play Books. That's where I have, is it 4 or 3? I think it's 3 issues of the Angels of Death prequel manga, and I'm still reading through those, but they were quite good. The ones that I've read so far are already quite good. But if you're more of a manga reader, read the Angels of Death manga. Also, I'm sorry if I'm butchering my pronunciation for manga as well. Just recently, my friends told me that it's not manga and it's manga, and I'm having to correct myself. So, I could be butchering it, I could be doing fine, I don't know. Here, let me see, can I... No, okay, I'm all good. I didn't mess that up. That was okay. It was already like that. Having fun while doing something is the best feeling. Yeah, it is actually. I quite enjoy doing art, so... yeah, like, making fun of yourself with the layers, it's a lot of fun. Then you can also invert your layers, which means you flip it on its center axis, and it can look disastrous half the time. I don't know how to describe it. Just Google inverting your drawings, and or like inverted versus original or something. It looks funny. It's like if you try to test how symmetrical your face is. Is my laptop not plugged in? Hello, are you not plugged in? I didn't plug in my laptop. It's dying. Don't know if you can see, but my screen just went much darker than originally. I'm gonna plug it in and then we can keep doing our thing. There we go. I plugged my laptop charger into the wall, but not my laptop into the charger. But okay, yeah, we're back to normal. We're all good. We can keep drawing. Oh whoops, I had my pen flipped the wrong direction. No way. Here I'm gonna just refresh the chat again, just so that I get a little bit more room down here. Yeah. But like I said, I'm a relatively new weeb, I guess you could say. I haven't been watching anime my whole life like some of my friends. I've been watching it since last summer. So I think it's time to do the dreaded coloring of the white parts of clothing. I don't like doing this because it makes it hard for me to see. I need to tilt my face the whole time. Like for his mask and his snake, I had to, and his collar, I colored that all with a slightly cream shade of white. It's like not even noticeable when I do this, like base coloring. Oh whoops, now it is, but when I used to turn it off, like here, let me turn off the gradient. Like that's, the change is barely noticeable. But, yeah, now it's time to do that, but with all the white spots on Zenitsu, which isn't too bad this time, except for his triangles, which I might not even do. I don't know. I don't care about the pronunciation. In my country, manga has a lot of meanings, even has the same name as the mango fruit. I think maybe because of the stream it hasn't gotten darker. Okay, that's good. I was a little bit worried because I could see that my laptop screen got darker. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee real quick. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I'm gonna switch the song real quick. Here's my songs for anime art live streams. We're gonna go with maybe this one? Sure, let's put on that one. That's a good one. And then let's put it on loop. And tell me if you don't like the song, I can always change it. The power of Doritos is strong with this character. Yes! I love that. Doritos are... I've seen so many, like, budget cosplays of Zenitsu where people just take, like, a yellow shirt and then tape Doritos to it. And yes, the power of Doritos is strong. Yeah, let's do... Yeah, let's start doing the whites, which I need to get a slightly softer white for. Let's test this. Let's zoom into a white spot. Whoops, I just bumped a drawer in my shelf. Not my shelf, my desk. Yeah, it's just subtly noticeable, which is perfect. I don't want it to be like too gray or too white, so I'm gonna make it a subtle grayish white. And now I'm needing to tilt my face sideways so that I can see the difference between the white and the grayish white. I like it. It reminds me of memes. Yes, Zenitsu is kind of a meme in the anime community. But he's also my favorite character, so we can't really hate on him too bad, now can we? But yeah, if you have any questions in particular about my cosplays as well, you can always ask, because cosplaying is also one of my favorite hobbies to do. There we go, the pocket's done, yay! Now it's time to do neck piece. Neck piece. You see how the color, how like the grayish white color is slightly lighter than the color of his breath there? A lot of people compare Zenitsu to, oh whoops, that's my Discord. We did not mean to open that. A lot of people actually, compare Zenitsu to Mineta from My Hero, and that's like the most insulting comparison. But yeah, I just accidentally opened my Discord when I should have opened my, Streamlabs. Yup, what if we? What if we what? I'm curious about what you're gonna say. But yeah, Zenitsu and Mineta are like they're similar in some ways, I guess. Like, they're both massive simps. But you can't insult Zenitsu by comparing him to Mineta. You just can't do that. Like, Mineta's horrible, to be honest. Color the smoke using a mix of a hot color using the shades of black and gray. Yeah, I could do that. That wouldn't look bad. That actually might be a good idea. Thank you. Let's keep going down here with the white, though. Me doing the weird head tilt while I try drawing because I can't see the difference between the white and the grayish white. It could just be my eyes, I really don't know. I have really bad vision, so it could just be the fact that my eyes aren't registering it, or it might not be very visible. Either way, it's easier to just tilt your head than have to battle with not being able to see it. I also have pen pressure on my drawing tablet so that everything isn't way too thick while I'm drawing. So like it changes as my pressure changes. So like if I was to push really hard on my pen, it would make a really big dot or a really big stroke. But if I press lighter, it'll get lighter. Like not lighter, but it'll get thinner. Yeah, I just keep double checking everything here because I like to interact with you guys. It's fun. Okay, yeah, let's get over here too. But yeah, Obanai took a little while because most of his details are white. And I was like, oh no! Here, let me see something. Reference photo, please. Oh, okay, so that is gold there, and then it goes off into the white tassels. That's really cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, here, let's go back to here. So that is gold. Okay, I can do that. Then that means I need to take the same gold that I took here. And bring it over here. That works for me! But yeah, I might try to stream on my weekends, depending on how busy I am, because I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm a very busy person. Let's go back to Streamlabs. Oh, and we sure like to talk with you. Oh, that's nice. Well, you can't see the difference in the color very easily either. Well, that's kind of good. My eyes aren't that broken. Yeah, I have really thick glasses, so. But yeah, I hope that my stream, like I said before, is relaxing and calming for you to watch, because that's my goal here. I'm not trying to make people stressed out or anything. So, yay! Oh, that looks really good. I'm happy with this. Yeah, if you, like I keep saying, have any questions, or just have any questions about me as a person, or me as an artist, or me as a cosplayer, or me as a weeb, or me as... I don't know what else I am. Me as a gamer, I guess. You can ask me. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the white that I used here. For the handle and stuff. I know that that's yellow right along this rim, so I'll be doing that. Yeah, okay. Ah yes, the pixels are gonna make it hard for me to see where my whitish gray thing is coloring. That's fine. We're just gonna tilt our head again. It's a very subtle change to the white, but it'll work. Oh no! Aw, that sucks. And now I need to restart all the way from down here. The undo key can be your best friend and your worst enemy. Whoops, I think. Yeah, there we go. This song's a good song to put on loop because I think it just naturally loops nicely. Okay, let me check. What cosplays have I done? That's a good question. I've done... Most recently, I've done Deku from My Hero Academia. That one took me 5 months to make because I hand make all my costumes. Except for the wigs. The wigs I can't hand make. And then my next planned cosplay is of Zenitsu. And I've been working on one of Dr. Danny from Angels of Death for quite some time now. So I'm just waiting to find a good wig for him. And then I'll hopefully finish him soon. Don't know if I already colored over here, but I'm just covering it as well, just in case I missed it. Yeah, that's a good question. I also did, a few years ago, I did Link from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And then I also did a female version of Negan from The Walking Dead. So yeah, I'm really proud of those ones. But in terms of anime cosplay, the only one that I've actually finished is my Deku cosplay. I made a cosplay of the Jack the Ripper from Record of Ragnarok in my college prank day for 3rd year. Nice! Wow, is it on your channel so I can watch it after? I don't show my face or my cosplays on the internet, so no, sadly it is not on my channel. I'm hoping to start up some socials for my cosplay, though soon. It just depends if I feel comfortable posting my face or not. This is so hard, I can't even see with tilting my head sideways. That's okay. I'll just have to kind of improvise, I guess. I think I got all in this little general area. What types of materials do I use? Basically what I do is, this might be seen as cheating to some cosplayers, but for the most part we all generally also do this. I go to my local thrift store, which is Value Village, and then I go and I get some base pieces to work with. So like for my Deku cosplay, I got a gray suit jacket. I just did him in his school uniform because I can use a school uniform for any other male My Hero characters. So yeah, so I had his jacket, and then I bought some green ribbon and I just sewed it around the wrists and on the shoulders as the little, I guess, accessories. I don't know what it's called really. The little details. That's the word. Little details. And then I got some gold buttons and I ripped out all the all the buttons from the suit that it had before, and I replaced them with the gold buttons. And yeah, so I did that, and then I struck gold. I found the perfect pants. They're like dress pants, but they feel like almost workout pants, but they're like dress pants, and they're the right shade of like blacky bluish green. That's for the school uniform, and I found that my first day looking for costume pieces for my Deku cosplay. And I was so lucky. That was like the find of the century. I still can't believe I found that. So then I just took out the weird, like, it was, I don't know what material it was. It was a weird belt, and it was like plasticky and gross. And I just took out that belt, and then I just used a plain brown belt that had like a goldish belt buckle on it, and I just used that. And then, what else did I use? I obviously did some makeup for Deku, but I kept it very minimal. I painted my eyebrows green, and I did freckles, and that's all I did. I didn't even use like concealer or anything. Which I'm going to look into makeup tutorials for him, because I haven't done really any makeup in my cosplays before, and it feels like they're missing something. I'm currently making an ultramarine from Warhammer for 40k using foam. Oh, that's awesome! Any foam props are really cool. My friend Rogue-R, he actually likes making props a lot. Like, I went over to his house recently, and we ended up spending like 4 hours making a helmet out of cardboard. And it turned out looking really nice. I still want to see the finished product though, because he ended up painting it. And I want to see the finished painted version. I hope I'm not missing anything. If I am, I can just erase the back of the gradient again. That's kind of what I did with my Obanai. But yeah, my Deku cosplay, it took me a long time to get all the pieces together. Oh, and then for the tie and the dress shirt, I just found them at the same store at a different time, like not the same day or anything. That's one thing about if you thrift most of your pieces, you need to kind of leave and then be willing to come back like over the course of weeks and sometimes even months. That's why it took me so long to make my Deku cosplay. But yeah, so you kind of need to be okay with doing that. You could also, as an alternative, order your cosplay off online, which I ended up doing for my Zenitsu cosplay. It got here, I'd say, roughly a week and a half ago. But my family and I, we have rules that we need to quarantine a package for 2 weeks before we can open it because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Which is completely understandable. I get where they're coming from, but I'm excited to try it on. Yeah, so I guess that's how I made my Deku cosplay and what materials I use, yeah. But yeah, basically I tried to thrift as many pieces as possible and then modify them to make a finished product. Oh, and something else that I like to do, especially when I'm going to conventions, is I like rigging my costumes with audio. So I actually had My Hero openings, like anime openings, playing as I walked around when I wore it last. Because I had a speaker built into it. But keep in mind, I don't buy a new speaker for every costume. I just like put a little pocket, or in one case it was a rush the night before a con to get the audio, and I just safety pinned a plastic bag to the inside of my jacket that I was wearing. So yeah, that worked. But I always take out the speakers afterwards because, oh my god, that would be so expensive if I had to do, how can I know where to do the lines in the shirt to give a movement or rough aesthetic? Just for, as in cosplay or drawing? Because in cosplay you can kind of just play around, I guess, like just do mock-ups, or it's like place your lines where you would want them in this case, and then eventually sew them on in the final product. But if you're talking about in drawing, you can kind of just, like, I would say just fiddle around for a little while and just try to see what you like. Yeah, I hope that helps a little bit. I don't know. I'm just trying to get this completely filled in with the gray. Both, actually. Okay, yeah, for cosplay, to make it look, if you want it to look like rough and like used or rough and dirty, I would say for cosplay, just kind of, it depends on what you're looking for. Like, if you're looking for dirty, then take whatever clothing item you want and then just, like, literally maybe even like tie it to, like, I don't know, cable, and then hook that up to like a car or something, and then drive it in, like, out in the out in the bush for a little while, and until it gets like dirty and scuffed up and looking all kind of grungy. But if you're looking for, like, in terms of it just looking worn, just take it and, like, I don't know, just like pick at it and kind of just like rub it back and forth, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it very well. And yeah, for drawing, I would say just fiddle around, try to see what you like. Like in my cosplay, I'm trying to give a battle damage effect, but I don't know if I would do too many scratches and lines. Just start. I would say just like start by scraping at it and picking at it, and then just keep adding it and building on top of each other until you get what you like. That's what I would say. Yeah, I don't. I'm really bad with like some stuff that's like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm really bad at explaining stuff sometimes, so I hope that that helped a little bit. But yeah, I've been cosplaying for, I think I counted out 5 years today. Yeah, not 5 years today, but 5, I counted out today that I've been cosplaying for 5 years. So I know stuff. I'm still not very experienced with makeup or wig styling. I've never styled my own wig. But I'm gonna have to do that this year, because I ordered a wig that wasn't pre-styled. This white part is taking forever. Oh, I see. Thank you for the help. No problem. Yeah, I would just say you just keep building on it until you like what you're seeing. I'm just trying to get the angle so that I can see where I need to color. But yeah, I'm not too experienced. I've never won a cosplay contest before, which I've entered like 2? Have I entered 2? Yeah, I've entered 2, and I haven't won anything because my cosplays weren't very complex, and some other people's were. So I guess I just need to select characters who are more complex in order to win. I don't know. Yeah, but I haven't won any cosplay contests myself yet. But I've also gotten a few people who want to take pictures with me, and that's always fun at a convention. The thing is, the last con I went to, I was a villain, so some people were like, "Oh no, don't kill this character." I don't want to spoil anything, because I went as my female version of Negan from The Walking Dead. They were like, "Oh no, don't kill this person," or "Why did you kill this person?" And I'm like, I just love this character. Why do you need to say that? Yeah, it was it was all in good fun though. Oh, whoops, wrong shade. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna take another sip of my coffee. I keep bumping my mic every time I do that. Yeah, any other questions, and I'll gladly try my best to answer. But yeah, like some people were asking me in the stream that happened earlier today. They were asking stuff like, who's your favorite character to cosplay? And oh my god, that's such a hard question for me to answer. I honestly don't know. Because my Link cosplay, as I am a minor, I've grown out of it since then. So I have grown out of my Link cosplay, and I'm so sad about that because it was so much fun, and it was my best costume I've ever made, I think. And that one didn't even win anything, and I was sad. I wore that to my first convention, so I could be biased, I guess. We might actually get to shading tonight if I finish this before I have to go to bed. It depends. Sorry, but it's really late right now, and tomorrow I have mechanics lesson in the driving school, and I got to clean my house. That's okay, you can go ahead and leave, and you can watch the replay afterwards. I'm gonna keep this one up. That's all good with me. You don't need to feel obligated to stay here. But thank you for coming and watching. It's been a lot of fun. But yeah, we'll hopefully get to shading tonight. Or maybe tomorrow. It depends. When I get home, I might stream again. Well, I've only gone to one convention in my whole life, and I was like a little kid in the playground. I never have taken so many photos in my life. Yes, it's awesome to go to cons. I haven't been to one in 2 years, which makes me really sad because I've been prepping. I prepped my Deku cosplay originally for a con, but then it got cancelled because of COVID, and I was so sad. And I still am. Like, I actually ordered my Zenitsu cosplay for a con coming up in October. And then the day after I ordered it, which, keep in mind, it was $170, Canadian at least, and oh my goodness, I ordered it, and then the next day I found out, oh, the con is cancelled, and I'm like, I was very sad. Let's see, what's next? Oh, I missed a piece of lightning. That's fine, I can go back and do that in a second. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the white on there next. Here, I'm gonna refresh my chat just to make sure nothing's glitching out. Keep going, you are awesome, an awesome person and artist. Aww. That's so nice. I've never had someone say that to me on a live. Here. Okay, time to be blind again as I color in more white. Okay, let's tilt my head sideways and brush. It's easier on here though because there's not as many pixels to combat with. Yeah, you've been with me. You guys have been with me for a little while if you're still watching. Because I've been streaming for a little while and you guys kind of joined right at the beginning. Within the first 20 minutes. Bye-bye until next time. Bye! I'm glad you were able to watch, and I'm really happy that I am making I'm glad that you really like my art. Yeah, so, thank you for sticking with me. And you guys can watch the replay at any time once I, upload it. So, yeah! Thank you! Yeah, let's get the rest of this white done. Hopefully, by the time I have to go to sleep, because it's kind of getting late here. It's at 10:30 right now. And I have to get up early tomorrow. I have to get up at 4 a.m. So I might not be able to finish this tonight. I probably won't be able to. Last night I was up till almost 2 a.m. drawing, so I probably don't want to do that tonight. Especially if I have to get up at 4. I need my sleep. I wonder if YouTube's gonna recommend my channel to anyone else tonight. I'm glad that that YouTube recommended me to someone though, so that's nice. And I got a new sub today. No, I think I just messed that up. No, I didn't actually. That's what it looked like before. Okay. Yeah. Chances are, though, you're probably getting this recommended to you after the stream is over, and that is completely fine. Just comment what you think down below. And don't be afraid to press the 2x speed button or 3x speed button if you're watching this after the stream is finished, because this stream is long and I don't want to keep you guys here for too long if you don't want to be here. Okay, let's get this sleeve done. Next, I'm gonna check something here. Okay, that's all good. I'm gonna take another sip of coffee. It's freezing by now, but it still tastes good. But yeah, if at any time you want to see the final products of my art pieces, go check out my TikTok. Like I said, it's _HalloweenQueen_. I might change the name later on, but at the moment, that's what it is. I might link it in my bio eventually, but at the moment, it's okay to not be in my bio. I'll just say it on stream. But yeah, if you want to keep seeing my content, or whenever I stream get a notification, click on the bell. I'll definitely try streaming more in the future. This has been really fun. I might just go ahead and change the song too. Okay, everything's still running smoothly. We're all good. That looks great. But yeah, if you're looking for some basic art programs to use, you don't even need a drawing tablet. I just got one because it's kind of my goal to further my art. So I got this drawing tablet as a gift a few years ago, and I've been using it ever since. But yeah, you don't need a drawing tablet to do digital art. For the first little while, I used my mouse and it didn't have pen pressure, so everything I drew looked pretty poor. Maybe for a future stream, I will just go through and look at my old drawings from like 2 years ago, where I used the symmetry tool to draw faces, which I might actually still do now. I don't know. I haven't drawn like any people on or anime characters other than stuff like this on my laptop in a little while. Like a long time, actually. I think that looks good. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm really proud of this. It looks great. Everything's still running smoothly. That's all good. That's up. My screen is going good. Yep. I'm just double checking everything. Yeah, I'm actually gonna change the song really quick. Maybe, what's this song? I don't remember which one I put in which order. Okay, yeah, let's put on this one. This is a good song. And yeah, just tell me if anything's too loud or too quiet. I'll change the settings. Yeah, I already did the neck part of his jacket. I'm gonna do the buttons now because his buttons are actually white. But it's really nice to talk to you guys because I like doing Q&As. It's quite fun. Especially when I'm drawing. As long as, in my opinion, it's a legitimate question, I will try to answer as honestly as possible. If it's a joke question, then I might joke around a little bit about it. But yeah. Let's go ahead and get the color yellow that I used here. Then go ahead and brush it onto here. Because I missed this earlier. Is this part of, I think that is part of the lightning bolt. It's just like a small little sliver here. Could also not be. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Well, it also looks like it could be. I don't know. I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, let me see. How does this look? That looks good. I might... That... Those lines could just be because it's like glowing because of the lightning, or it could be the texture on his shirt. I can't really tell. I think I'm going to leave that for now and just keep this consistent. now, okay, I'm gonna go in with the same white that whoops, I just zoomed in, then out, then back in again. I'm going to use this white that I used here and go in his teeth. Because he has some pearly whites right now. Which he kinda doesn't need, if that makes sense. There we go. That looks fantastic. There we go. That looks great. Okay, I think we're ready to start shading, if I'm correct. Here, let's start by turning you off. Let's see. Yeah, that looks nice. Well, as nice as a line artless drawing can look. Okay, yeah, let's start with shading and oh no, Spotify ads. We're just gonna turn off my desktop audio while we wait for this ad to finish. Spotify ads are so annoying, and I forgot to put this on repeat, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so let's start a new layer right here. We're naming you. I'm just gonna set down my pen so I can type. Blush layer. So this layer is going to go on top of the base color, but below the panel, and we are going to turn the opacity down to, oh my goodness, 20. There we go, because that's the default. Let me see what shade I did close to there, right there. Okay, right there, yeah. So it's gonna look really kind of funky right now, but we're just doing the blush layers. I think I might just let my Spotify playlist play through right now because I have a whole playlist based around my stream music, and then I'm going to extend certain parts over here. I can always change how far the blush goes down, I guess, and like across, depending on how far I want it to go or not. Then here's where the blending comes through. Let's bring the blur brush up to below the pen. So right here, the blur brush. So the blur brush, just give me a second. Okay. Turns out I might have to end the stream a little bit early today. So we're gonna finish blending this blush out, and then I will finish the stream. So you see how that blends out nicely, and it doesn't at all look chalky or liney at all. It looks very pastel, I guess you could say, but there's a big difference between these two. And here's with versus without. With, it looks very nice. So with that, I think I'm going to leave this stream here. I will hopefully get some more progress done before next stream, but if I don't, then, well, you guys just get to see where I left off. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will